toast with butter is completely different than a burger or a ham sandwich.
No, but
It's just
like
a different
toasted
feel.
toasted bread is literally like toasted bread on a sandwich is toast.
Yeah. I'm saying this guy's never had toast before. And he's
Dakota
gonna
wants a
and
new
he's
toast,
and
Darian.
he's gonna but I don't want to I want abstract it. Like
There's no fucking way that you would eat like a hamburger before toast and then eat
I'm saying
toast.
for hypothetical situations, let's say you've never had I mean, you could say this. Like there
This
are
is a
plenty
stupid conversation.
there
That's
are
like
people who haven't had grilled hot dogs before. And then they have a grilled hot dog and like this is fucking amazing.
yeah, but like so if they've had like a different like if they've had a hot dog or just cooked differently, it's a different sensation completely.
Right.
No, that's not.
That's literally true. Would you boil your hot dog?
No, I don't personally
No, why?
boil.
Because it tastes
No,
like shit.
I don't personally boil my hot dogs. It would still taste like a hot dog.
It would taste like shit if I grill a hot dog versus if I boil a hot dog. Are you
Yeah, but they
kidding
still
me?
taste this. It's still a hot
No
dog.
way.
It's
It's a
still the
completely
same
different
sensation. It's
vibe.
just better.
It's not the same sensation if it's better.
This is a ridiculous
No,
conversation.
I mean the taste. Like if you eat a fucking hot dog, like if you eat any version of a hot dog, hot dog. But it just like that's with everything. Like you could eat like a good cooked steak or a shittily cooked steak, and it still
Right.
tastes like steak, but one is just better.
It's better because it simply tastes better. So the taste is different. They're in the same class. It's the same genre, but it's not the same
X
thing at
because
all.
No, it's the
X.
same thing. It's just made better.
And but I'm saying I'm not letting that be considered the same thing because it is a completely different feel, and so I feel like I should categorize
No,
them
it's
as
not.
completely different things
Why would you completely categorize something as a completely different thing if
because they
they
have
are the
different
same thing?
functions. There's a
No, they
reason why I
don't.
don't. There's a reason why I don't boil my hot dogs. They have a different function.
Some people probably personally think boiled hot dogs are better than grilled hot dog. You do
That's
realize that.
fine, and they will boil their hot dogs and they won't grill their hot dogs because it's a different function.
I'm a microwave hot dog kind of guy.
Exactly.
And that's fine. And you
I eat
will
'em cold.
microwave your hot dogs because it's a different function for each method.
Yeah,
And so
but
I
when
feel
you
like you should
eat them, they're the
distinguish them.
same. There's no, they're, I don't know why
It's
you would
not the same because you
No, time out.
because
I don't know
you
why you would distinguish a food by how you cook it.
because they are I feel that they are fundamentally different because at the end of the day I make my decisions upon that.
Especially with like meat.
I mean,
Like
it's
there's
not
only
just
so
meat.
many
There's
ways you
toast.
can cook
Like
meat.
there's toast, there's spaghetti, there's
How many
fucking
different ways are you preparing bread to eat it by itself?
I mean, you prepare wheat in so many ways to make bread or whatever. Or, there's many things. This is what I'm saying. We need more of them. I'm sick of just having 3 ways to do something. I want 50 billion ways to do something.
You do realize that you could already do that in and of itself, but you're just dumb.
Yeah, I need to figure out. Well, that's why I'm saying, what do I do?
I don't
I need
know,
more ways.
but
That's what I'm
I
saying. I
don't
need
think
more
you fucking
functions.
preparing something differently is gonna be like that's why there's like the things that exist now exist because they're good. They're
No,
not
there's
just gonna randomly be like, oh, I made a Pop Tart, but instead I sous vide'd it and now it's Pog. Like, shut the fuck up.
You might.
You're fucking dumb.
It's either that, or I will reinvent something that's already made. In which case, that's perfectly fine because
Dakota,
I
we've
didn't know
had
about it
several
before and I know
thousand
about it
years
now.
to figure out what food we want
Just
to make.
make ramen and move
What
on.
and live my life like I've lived it for the past 4 years?
Yes.
There's obviously
hell.
like food groups that you like haven't eaten yet that you just also just can't
Yes, but
explore,
there's a
but just
difference between content and like there's a difference between ingredient and preparation.
So you're upset because you don't want to eat beans or ramen anymore, but you don't. But it's not that you want to eat. You like still want to eat them. You just want to prepare them differently. So you're just dumb.
Right, because I have them readily available. I just want to experience
Okay.
something
There are
new.
literally no more ways to prepare beans than the ways that we
How do you
do
know?
now.
Prove it. I will literally boil my
fucking
beans,
idiot.
Jackson. I will go boil my beans.
You literally can't say prove it like that there's only so many ways to do it when there's an infinite amount of ways to prepare fucking beans and or ramen. It's just fucking 95% of the ways you prepare beans or ramen sucks fucking dick because the taste like if you put fucking
Okay, this is
chocolate.
semantics.
If you put no, it's not. This is exactly what you mean.
Yes, it
You're
is. No, it's not. I'm understanding your point.
You say, "Oh man, I want a different way to prepare something." So fucking make beans with like chocolate in it, and it's like, "Oh, Pog, this is such a different
I know what you mean,
experience."
dumbass. I'm not gonna shit in my food. I'm not stupid. Who do you think I am?
Then
You're
what is your
My point is when I said when I was considering the ways in which you can prepare food, obviously I wasn't considering shitting and pissing in my food.
When
as
did
an
I
option.
say that you were going to defecate in your food?
I'm exaggerating it. I'm not gonna mix chocolate with ramen because it's shit.
You can't say that's obvious. I'm not gonna do that because you're the one.
I meant
your dick
within the 5% of the literal infinite combinations. There are more ways that we do not use that could be used but aren't.
No, that's like
and that's what I mean by prove it.
Hypothetical.
You can't just
say there's an infinite ways to prepare something and then get upset when I tell you a way to prepare it.
What?
You're like, oh, there's an infinite way to prepare fucking ramen. But doing it a certain way you personally think is stupid.
I'm willing to argue that there is not an infinite way to prepare ramen.
Literally, technically, you do it differently every single time. I don't care about that though. Those are stupid little things. All I care about is if there is a different way to do it, that is also good. And I'm saying it's not clear to me that there are no options left.
So the only feasible thing left that you are arguing for is finding a different way to cook ramen, and I don't understand what the argument is at that point.
That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to convey.
Yeah. So are you trying are you trying to air fry your ramen now to see if it's good like that, or is that also
No, it would probably call for a new type of method. Because ramen,
okay.
I can't really see me air frying ramen.
I think we need Mason here for this kind of topic, Dakota.
I don't know. It doesn't even need to be ramen. Just something that is like common that I just feel like that it's the ways that we make food is so graspable that it just gets boring if you don't have a lot of ingredients. And I don't have a lot of ingredients.
When's the last time you had fish sticks, Dakota? When's the last time you made like some nice fish sticks?
I don't have fish.
Yeah, you can get some fish sticks.
No, I can't.
They're like $5 at the grocery store.
I literally don't have a car.
I'm
gonna Uber to fucking Wegmans. $20 there, $20 back.
You ordered food from a guy who brought you groceries to your house.
True,
yeah, and that was because it was free.
Yeah, you can get some fish sticks.
Yeah, and I pay $50 fucking dollars.
But to be fair, you can get fish sticks.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I can also go to the moon.
Oh shit.
I just feel like the moral of the argument is that you're just upset that you don't want to do things that are convenient.
No, it's just bored, Darian.
I'm not bored. I'm sick.
You're hyper bored.
You're
I'm
sick
sick
and
of it.
Dakota, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. For us being alive on the same planet for like about the same amount of time, there's no way that you've eaten enough of a certain food to the point, or eaten enough of any of the foods available to you in your immediate proximity that you are tired of the way they are prepared in the human standard of preparing food.
I don't know what to tell you. Why am I arguing this then? How am I not sick of it if I'm sick of it?
Well, seeing as how the fact that you're just upset that you were suggested to buy a different food.
This is like a negative argument.
But
This is less than usual.
I came up with this myself. There was no incentive to get mad, other than myself. This has been a thing. This isn't just now. I've argued about this before, or I've mentioned this before.
I just don't understand like what you would expect to happen. Because you're basically like, I need someone to create a new scientific method of preparing food. Like you need someone
Sure.
you're basically asking for someone to make the microwave too. Like unironically.
That's what I said. I wanted food too.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I
but
said.
That's stupid.
Why? Why is that
Because
stupid to want?
there's no like unless someone randomly is like, if you take these atoms and put them in a box.
How do you
and
think
then
we made food in the first place?
Dude, yeah, but you do realize that there's only.
Who's the crackhead that thought of the microwave? Are you kidding me? We're gonna beam fucking these weird ass waves into our food and eat it, and it's gonna heat it up in like a fucking minute? Are you crazy? I'm gonna beam my hot dog with microwaves, and then I'm gonna eat that shit, and that's not gonna propagate through my house and fucking kill me in my sleep?
Yeah,
That's crazy. If I came up to you with that idea, you guys would call me a fucking crazy. And then it's literally the microwave. If we were chilling with ovens and pots and pans, and I said, dude, let's just use the microwaves, you'd be like, Dakota, you're on fucking drugs. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and that's why scientists
And
who
I'd be
spend
like,
years of their
dude, you
lives
take the
learning how the
microwaves
world works.
and you beam them into the material, and it makes the molecules vibrate extremely fast, and that'll heat up the food. And they're like, Dakota, you're gonna die in your sleep. And then the microwave would never been invented. It's got to start somewhere, and if more people had the idea of food too, maybe we would have food too by now.
Dakota food too, Wicker.
I mean, am I probably gonna go make beans or spaghetti? Probably. But
Shut the fuck up.
but it still will be a part of me that I'm not satisfied because it's inconceivable.
Go eat a sandwich. There's like a million ways you can prepare a different sandwich.
I'm gonna go make some beans. You've inspired me, Dakota.
You could put beans on a sandwich.
Go
and
boil
that
your
would be
beans.
okay.
But it's not a method. That's
I'm gonna make some
complicated.
refried beans and tortilla
Like
chips.
instead of like trying to like recreate a new method of cooking, you could just make new wacky things that aren't like super out of this world.
Here's the thing. Well, no, I mean that's what culture is. But like, what I want is like, if you've never had toast before, you see a piece of toast and you don't know how it tastes. Like you have no model of your brain
Well,
of how it's gonna taste.
To be fair,
But if I mix beans with bread, I'm gonna know how it's gonna taste. If I mix carrots with beans, I'm gonna know how it tastes. Chocolate with ramen, I can get an idea of what it's gonna. I want something where I just don't even know. I just wanted to just be surprised. Like, but you know, there's always that jackass that like deep fries ice cream or something like that. Like that's new.
yeah, but
So,
see,
like,
like
I
what
don't know
I'm
how that
what I'm
tastes.
talking about is like motherfuckers who are like, I'm gonna deep fry an Oreo, and they're like, dude, stop, you're gonna clog your arteries, and he's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna taste good as fuck.
True.
And then he did.
I-
and it was
But
tasting good as fuck.
I give him the props for being sick enough to explore.
This is sick.
Why don't you explore?
Yeah, why don't
That's
you
what I'm
deep fry
trying. I'm trying to come up
beans?
with ideas that are
Bro, deep
worthwhile.
fried beans, bro.
Because I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna go deep fry my shit and eat it. You know, there's got to be a rhyme to reason to this stuff. I'm not gonna
Deep
go all,
fried eggs.
I'm not gonna go out all avant-garde on
think you
and
can deep
start
fry
frying
eggs.
my receipt.
I think you need to go avant-garde with the food if you want this to be a thing that you
I think I
to
can
be-
consider the avant-garde ideology and then realize that I don't need it.
To be fair, Dakota, you should invest in an air fryer, unironically, and I feel
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
would solve part of your problem.
We have one downstairs. It
Then
does
use
not
it,
solve my
pussy.
problems. It doesn't
Like,
solve my problems.
Air frying foods, like normally, is like A, better for you, and B, it's a different sensation.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna air fry spaghetti.
Darren, I'm gonna air fry your dick off.
Fuck yeah.
True.
No,
We have a
but
George
that's the thing,
toast
just
in,
don't
too.
fucking air fry spaghetti. Just air fry shit that you would air fry, like
Yeah,
fish
but I've
sticks,
already
like
air fried all
Jackson
the
was
stuff
saying.
I'd air fry.
That's bullshit.
I've done that. I've been here for a
God.
while. I've used
I
the
want
air
nothing
fryer.
more
My
than
grandma has an air
fish
fryer.
sticks. Dakota,
I've
when's the
made-
last time you
I've
had
made-
fish sticks from like a store?
I can't get fish.
You're a dumb fuck. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Where am I getting fish right now?
The
Just next time
grocery
you go fucking
store.
grocery
Yeah, let me
shopping.
go walk to Wegmans.
That's like
What do
10
you
minutes
do
from
when you
you.
I feel like when you just go grocery shopping, you're like, fuck, I don't know what to eat. Just get 70 things of ramen and beans.
You're
No.
a biker boy. You can bike there in like 10 minutes.
I don't have a bike, and it's not 10 minutes. It's like in fucking Henrietta, and I'm in like West Henrietta.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a 15-minute drive.
God, I will drive you to Henrietta the next time I come up
Okay. Well, Fred will be back, and I'll be able to get fish sticks then.
there.
If that's
You
what I
like
truly
fish sticks?
desire.
Fish sticks are kind of mid, TBH.
If that's what I truly desire, I will buy it.
Fish sticks are like a solid B tier, Darian. Don't even.
I think fish sticks are like a C tier, bro.
I think they're pretty good.
Like bad fish sticks is like D tier, but good ones, like I don't even think are B tier.
I understand. I'm gonna get beer and ramen. I'll be back later.
Oh yeah, bro.
Good luck.
Yo, thank God
Wait,
at least
Jackson, cook your ramen in the beer.
that's what I was gonna say. Beer better.
Well, that wastes the beer that I could be drinking.
True. Why don't you just get more beer?
When you're right, Dakota.
Let's fucking go.
I would drive to the gas station to get more beer, but I'm kind of
But-
stacked, and I'm not gonna do that.
It's almost like it's not worth
Yeah,
it.
Dakota's promoting drunk
Well,
driving now.
He's not safe to drive, bro.
Yeah, so it's not worth risking his life and others' lives to get beer. Just
But
like
you're
it's
not
not
risking
worth.
What
anyone's
point are you
life.
making? What is
Yeah,
the
you're
I'm just-
point
risking
to
I'm
this?
saying-
anybody's lives
My
getting
point
fish sticks.
is that I'm not gonna pay $40 to go get fish.
That's not risking people's lives.
It's a cost you're paying.
For you,
You are
insane.
choosing to give. You are selling. You are like
Thank God Feeg's not
you're
here.
giving the probability that you fucking die and that you kill other people when you go.
What?
Dakota, this means less than usual from you.
Oh my lord.
What are you saying?
I mean, the cost to me to getting fish is the Uber ride, the money it takes to buy the fish, the Uber ride back, plus the negligible fact that I die in the car, right? The cost of Jackson driving right now is death, at a certain probability. That's why he doesn't go, because he might die and kill other people, or just kill other people. That's a cost he has to be willing to take if he wants to go get beer. Is that he has a probability of killing people. That's the cost.
I'm so lost at what point you're making right now.
It's negative information, Ellie.
He's saying that
Oh
there's
my
both costs, but I don't understand they're not like.
How killing people
Comparable.
is a comparable
I-
This is
cost to
borderline
It's
It's
not
not
comparable. It's not comparable. It's just they're both not worth it.
$40 versus
No,
killing
one is
someone.
way less worth it. One is way less
I'm
worth
not
it than the other
comparing
one.
the two.
I'm worth at least $40.
I'm saying the simple idea that that there are costs to things, and that sometimes it's not worth it. Just like getting fish is not
you're
worth it.
saying we should be communists. I get it. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
ready. I
Yep.
understand.
Dakota communist worker.
There's an economy of life. Let me tell you what.
How many lives does it take to murder?
Every interaction with everything around you is a game, and that game is at a cost.
How many lives does it take to murder to get a sandwich?
It's
Sad.
like
I'm
a
gonna
fish.
come on you, and then I'm gonna make a sandwich.
There were a few fish lives taken to make the fish sticks.
If I got super off and like came an orgasm off fish, it might be worth it for me to go drunk driving to get fish.
Okay.
It
Let's
might be
back
worth it.
this one up a little bit.
If I like totally just like my mind was blown and I had like 7 orgasms in a row of that fish. If you were drunk, you might go and get a fish.
Dakota, if you didn't have a job, you'd be a skits cunt. You know that, right?
It's not skit. I'm perfectly fine.
That's what I tell myself too.
Yeah. It's just language. It's just bad communication.
When the psychiatrist doesn't have an answer to what you say, they diagnose you as schizo.
Yeah, that's why I don't go see them. Because I don't want to fucking explain myself. I never want to explain myself. That's the cost of bringing up these things, is that I have to realize that we're going to get into one of these conversations. That's why I debated talking about it. Because I realized that, you know, the time that it takes for me to explain myself is probably the time it's going to take for me to make food.
Have you
Here
considered
we
making
are.
ramen?
I considered the cost and I thought it was worth it. And it's worth it. So it worked out.
Are you still hungry? You should make some ramen.
I'm still hungry, yeah, but it was worth the talk.
Debatable.
Every interaction is, you know, it's a trade.
It's an argument.
It's a game.
That's why I like chess, bud.
Yeah, I don't know, but I thought they had just gotten into their game, so
I
didn't think
can't.
it
I
was
have to
gonna
make.
end so fast.
I have to make food too, Ellie.
Go make
I don't
your
know.
goddamn food
I'm
already.
thinking.
You've
Oh
been
my
thinking
God.
for literally an hour.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Just go. Just go put food in food.
Oh, just go conform to the normal.
Dude, you're such a fucking bitch.
Holy shit, I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it.
I don't understand. I don't understand your guys' malfunction.
I can't take it.
What's the problem? What's the problem with me wanting to explore?
There is no problem, but right now you just need to make some food so we can have some fun and play some games.
Bruh.